Hello. Such a pleasure to be back with you again today. I wanted to talk about my next step in my journey. And so, after I finally figured out that I could not eat dairy and I had started a new gut health plan, I took the next step and attempted to join a yoga studio and felt very awkward and not bendy like everyone else. And it was an intimidating uh, process. But as I became stronger and more powerful within my own self, I have extended and stretched and allowed all of the boundaries to unfold as they should with a journey, and realized that there is no perfection. And with that having no perfection, that where I was at on my yoga mat was the most amazing place and space for me to be. So I started with a hatha yoga, which is very slow, very gentle, just a movement. And then I progressed through my journey with yoga and went into yin yoga classes. I tried vinyasa yoga classes, slow flow classes, ashtanga classes. I did an entire month of hot yoga. Learned a lot about that. I'm a person who has a very sensorial type thing. And so my olfactory could not handle a late day hot yoga class. So the only classes that I could go to were the first class of the day because of the aroma by the end of the day. So the more that I got to know myself, the more that I fell in love with yoga and learning all the different ways for it to um, materialize in my life. And so I tried, oftentimes, as you're a new member to a studio, you'll get a deal. So I tried a 30-day free yoga. Or I'm sorry, not a 30-day free yoga. If you went every day for the 30 days with the hot yoga, you got it for free. And I made it 16 days and I just couldn't do it anymore. And then I tried a couple other studios that offer great deals for the first month. So know that the first studio you try may not be the one that you find home. There are many, many, many teachers and facilitators for you to go and try and fall for. Some are more esoteric and bring in the stars and the chakras and energy. Some are more sports and athletic oriented and want that hard burning flow. So know that there's many, many ways that you can unfold with yoga, and it is such a beautiful journey to unravel for your own self. As my journey took its time with yoga from 2010, in 2018, I had decided to take my yin yoga instructor training. And there's a funny little story about that. So I signed up to get the first conversation with the yoga teacher instructor, and she was not a happy person and had just was saying bad things about yoga practice and holding on for a long time as a teacher, and can't keep teachers for long periods of time. And anyway, it turned out she was not my instructor. But the funny story is that I had been living in Las Vegas at the time and decided to take the yin yoga, or decided to take the yoga teacher training. And at the same exact time, um, knew that I was going to be moving home. And so the timing worked out. I would start it in March. It would be done by the end of May. And then I could move home in June back to Michigan. And then as I put all of these things into play, the day before that meeting with the yoga instructor, received a jury duty summons, and it called me in for jury duty. And I sat down in the room, and they divided us up by the number that we had on our sheet, and one set of people got to leave. Another set of people was put on one side of the room. I was put on the other side of the room. They said the first set of people would be on the potential of a 6-week trial, and they had to fill out X paperwork. And then they looked at my group and they said that we were potentially there for a 6 to 8-month trial. And I went, what? I'm supposed to move home. I'm supposed to take yoga teacher training. How can I work, take yoga teacher training, get everything packed up for a move, and do jury duty all at the same time? And so I had what you could consider just a complete emotional breakdown when that happened. And then as it turned out and the things unfolded, I got the questionnaire, and the questionnaire was all about real estate. And so I filled it out and turned it in, and knew that I would not be chosen for jury duty because I have 22 years now worth of experience as a realtor. So but in taking the meeting with the yin yoga instructor, I also realized that she was not my teacher. And so both things freed themselves. But the lovely ways that the universe works out. In 2018, then I took my yin yoga instructor training, and now I teach yin yoga. And it is my favorite yoga, the yin as well as the restorative, where you can just bliss out in poses for long periods of time. So I encourage everyone, if you have the opportunity, to try a yoga class, especially the ones that say no experience necessary. We really are a lovely group of people who want to have the best for you in your mobility and movement. So something else that I fell for and fell hard after trying it, and I encourage you to give it a shot as well and see how the principles of yoga, as well as the movement of yoga and the connection of your breath to your body in yoga, can help you, because it certainly helped me. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to our next time together.